2020 was incredible. It was like one of the best years ever. Now, I know we had our fair share of nonsense in 2020, but from a business perspective, we crushed it. Like so far above and beyond what I thought would happen. It's incredible. And I want to share today what happened. Like this was a hockey stick year for us. You know, those years when like, you know, things are good, maybe you have a little bit of growth, and then boom, you take off. Things go crazy, right? Up and to the right. That's what we had. I've had two of those in my career, and I want to talk quickly about both of them and then really give you the insights on what happened. Like we joined EXP a year and a month ago, and things got crazy. Like we doubled our sales. How's that possible? How does changing a brokerage matter? Like why? I've changed brokerages before. We didn't double our sales. You probably have too. So what's going on? Why is this any different? I want to explain that, give you real hard measurable results and explain exactly how we did it so that you can have a similar experience as well. So if you don't know me, my name is John Gluch. I'm the team leader of the Gluch Group. We have a team in San Diego, team in Phoenix, and I want to talk with you a little bit about my numbers. So let me pull them up right now. I'm going to show you exactly what we did, and hopefully you can benefit from this. Here's the two hockey sticks I've had in my career. First was joining Craig Proctor coaching. Game changer. I went from like, as you can see, piddling around for, I don't know, 7 years of like kind of the same sales, right? Not making much progress, long, hard grind, you know, mediocre real estate agent to joining Craig Proctor coaching. And it was a game changer because I saw that what was possible. You know, all these agents on stage doing millions of dollars in deals, and they were offering a blueprint. Here's how you do it. Like just follow what we did. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just do what we did. I bought in, I dove in hard, and it absolutely took us off. I'm so thankful to Craig and his team. They really helped us change. They changed my life. I mean, forever. And you could see here, we had tremendous growth. And I thought it was going to go on forever. And then boom, stuff started to fall apart, right? Started losing momentum and plateaued. Now, a pretty good plateau, 150, 160 sales a year. Pretty good. About $2 million a year in commissions, but still scary, right? Like, well, I thought we were supposed to get better every year. What's going on? And I started to wonder, what's up? Like, what's the problem? And started to look around, try to see what was happening. And I had a friend named Jen Wayner who had joined EXP, and she had blown me away. I used to outsell her. Now she was crushing me. Like, what's going on? Like, let me talk to Jen. So I talked to Jen. I said, how are you doing? And how are you outselling me? She said, I joined EXP. I'm like, who cares? That's a brokerage. What does it matter? And she said, well, why don't you come to this mastermind? Check it out. Let me know. I'm going to get to that in a minute, what that mastermind looked like. But for now, here's what I'll show you are the results. So we joined EXP, as you can see, and things took off. So this isn't like we did better because the market was better, right? There weren't any more home sales. There were just more home sales for us and at much higher price points, higher profit margins, all that. It just was a phenomenal year. So let me walk you through those numbers. So here's the 2020 sales volume, 71 million, 175 deals done, right? Pretty good. It's pretty happy with that. No doubt about it. But then 2021, holy cow, things blew up, right? 281 deals, 153 million. Crazy. Not only that, we opened our team in San Diego, and I don't even have a real estate license in San Diego. I am able to run a team in San Diego without a real estate license because I'm at EXP. EXP is a national brokerage that allows you to operate in whatever market you want. As long as you have a real estate license somewhere, you can sell houses anywhere really in the country, which is pretty incredible. So we were able to open our new California market, expand, have a great time. It was really amazing. So that's the first result I want to share is doubled our revenue, right? Pretty crazy. And our net margins stayed very strong. So didn't quite double my net income, but pretty close, and had an incredible year. Best year I've ever had by a long shot, in terms of net income as well. So joining EXP made a massive difference there. Again, I'm going to get to how, because I know you're like, well, who cares, right? Yeah, sure, you had a good year, but that doesn't mean EXP did the work. Well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Second thing, EXP allows you to get revenue share, right? So if you share the brokerage like I'm doing now and someone's compelled, they go, yeah, I'll join. Like what Jen did with me. She did me the huge favor of telling me about this great brokerage. I attribute a lot of my success to the fact that she was willing to share her great experience with me. And I was like, dude, I'm in. That sounds amazing. And so she gets paid a little bit of money because when I sell a house, she recruited me. EXP gives her a little piece, right? And I can tell you all more about that. I don't want to bore you with those details, but this is the numbers for that. This last year, $32,000. That's what EXP paid me for the houses that other people sold. This is not my houses. This is houses other people who I recruited sold. I got a piece of their money that they paid to EXP to the tune of 32 grand. And you can see the numbers are really starting to increase, right? You can see they're starting to move the right direction. In fact, if we pull this up, here's my numbers for next month. And here's the people I've recruited, right? 26 people. Those people have recruited 27 people. Those people have recruited 11 people. And then we got one down on level 5. I'm getting paid on all these different people. Next month is going to be $5 grand. That'll be the biggest check ever. So they just keep growing, and you get paid every single year on all these people. It's pretty incredible. So that not only did the sales go up, the revenue went up, net income went up, but also the brokerage is actually paying me to be at the brokerage. So big numbers there, huge win, super happy with that. And that I expect this year. Would not be surprised at all if I got to 100,000 this year in revenue share. Pretty crazy. Now we've got shares. Oh, they logged me out. So EXP also gives you shares of stock. And so every time you cap, when you sell certain, there's different things that happen that cause you to get shares. And the numbers on that I'll pull up in a second here was about 16,000 in free stock that EXP gave me as well. So old brokerage, 0 revenue share, 0 stock. New brokerage, about 34,000 in revenue share, 16,000 in stock, something like that. So pretty cool. Huge wins on every possible front. And it's been a monster year. I'm super thankful for EXP and all they've done for me. So let me explain how this works, right? Like, how is this possible? Here's the deal. EXP pays, like I just showed. So here's all my people that I've recruited and the people they've recruited on down to 4 levels. And you go all the way down to 7 you get money off of. And here's the 7 people above me, Jen, who introduced me to EXP, and then Kyle Whistle and Dan Beer and all these people. These are monsters. These are titans in the space. Kyle Whistle, Dan Beer, these guys are doing I think Dan's going to do 700 million in sales this year, right? So when Jen invited me to a mastermind to tell me about, hey, here, come check out EXP. Here's what we do. Well, it wasn't hosted by EXP. This was not an event that was corporately sanctioned. This was an event that Dan and Kyle put together. And I'll show you, I got a picture of the event right here. This is what it was. About 70 of us outside at this beautiful $8 million house in San Diego. It was like a $80 event. It was free, basically. And all these people are sharing their best ideas. Hey, here's what I'm doing this week this year that's working. Here's how we're crushing it. And many of the people in the room were far, far ahead of me in terms of sales. So back to my little chart here. I had plateaued here because I was the top producer at my brokerage by a lot. And so I plateaued. There's nobody to learn from. There's nobody to grow from. There's no rabbit to chase, right? I join EXP. I end up in a room like this. Lots of rabbits to chase. Incredible producers. In fact, I'll show you a screenshot. We have these masterminds in person a couple times a year. We have one big event two big events really, one in Vegas, one typically in Texas every year. So you get to be around these people who can help you grow, but also every week on our Monday mastermind. We get together 10 a.m. with really incredible producers. We got Dan here with 7 million in gross commissions. That was in 2020, did even more this year. Kenny Trong did 1,000 deals this year. We've got Kurt Schul did 750. These are just a few examples. There's probably 30, 40 people on this call who have done over 300 sales. So many, many people in the room for me to look up to grow and to see and to learn and to copy ideas from. And so let me give you a couple examples. So on this Monday mastermind, one Monday, Kyle Whistle shared High Note. And this is a pre-sale program. I've got a whole post on my on johngluch.com about this. If you want to check it out, you can learn all about it. But here's Kyle's High Note. He gets on there, talks about, man, this is awesome. This is a website we send. It's a customizable website we send to our buyer leads before we meet with them. And it sells them on how great we are, right? I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Sign me up. I want to do that. So that's what I did. I got High Note and got a discount on it because of Kyle and copied his. Fantastic, right? Actual idea taken from the mastermind, implemented. This is just one of many. I'll give you a couple other examples. Okay, here's Kyle's comparison of, he's got a big team, and here's here's what it's like to be, he's got kind of 2 different teams, and then here's what it's like just to be at EXP, here's what the costs are, here's the benefits, etc. So he shows me this, and I'm growing my team, right? Starting to expand in a big way. Okay, this is a real valuable asset. I'll just copy it. I'll do exactly what Kyle did. I'm just going to bolt on his ideas, copy it, and why reproduce the wheel when he's already done it? So literally same spreadsheet, just changed what I offer compared to what he offers. Minor changes. Fantastic. I got to copy it, right? Other things, splits. So all my splits are down here, just like his, right? And I copied his splits because why wouldn't I? Trying to start over, trying to start fresh, figure out splits on my own. I had never run a team with splits. We did it a different way. We had salaries and all this other stuff. We were switching to a split model so we could scale faster. And I had never done that before. And Kyle showed me exactly how to do it. What the split should be. It was fantastic. Not only that, here's a Facebook Messenger group we have of all of our group called the Fast Forward Movement Generals. Here's all these people sharing ideas. I need a graphic designer with quick turnarounds. Who do you guys use? Okay, here's a phone number for a guy, right? here's one I love today. Saw this post today. Unpopular opinion, why LOPO is worthless. Why LOPO is an expensive program. I looked really hard at why LOPO. I talked to 2 of the people in this chat on the phone about why LOPO. And after talking to them, decided not to do it. And that probably saved me tens of thousands of dollars and lots of time and energy. There's people in this group who do it, and there's people who don't. And they helped me figure out whether I was a kind of team who should be using YLOPO or not. That's a program that we could decide whether or not to bolt on to what we were already doing. And I was able to not do it. So super, super valuable, incredible stuff. We've also got Facebook groups that have this same kind of stuff, right? And extra content showing everybody, hey, what's working, what's not working, crowdsourcing ideas. The amount of sharing is really phenomenal. So that's what happened. That's what's special about EXP, is that the amount of sharing you get with this group of people is insane. And let me show you one more thing. I put this up real quick, but I want to explain it. Is when you talk about EXP, one of the important things is who you join, right? Because there are bozos at EXP, right? 60,000, 70,000 agents. Few of those are bozos, right? You're going to have that. I wanted to join with the monsters, with the killers, with the producers, people who are selling a lot of houses. And so that's who our group is. This is a group of people, the people above me who sell tons and tons of, everyone on this list has sold thousands of houses. I wanted to be around those people. I didn't want to join like the used car salesman group of EXP. I wanted to join the elite, the Lexus, the VIP, right? The Mercedes group. Who were they? That's who I found. The amount of resources, time, and energy that these guys share is incredible. I'm going to show you one more. Here's our group chat, right? So here's our Facebook group. And on this, here's all these live trainings that happen every single week, but also just people asking questions. How do you create content? Here's a recorded mastermind from last week with Tina Fey, Tina Cole, who was on the East Coast crushing it, doing hundreds of deals a year. She brought on her sales trainer to teach us how to be awesome. And so the sales trainer came on, showed us all about how to grow our sales, how to do better phone calls, how to prospect, FSBOs and expireds, right? I could go on and on. So much stuff. Here's the punchline. The amount of sharing and collaboration that I experienced this year at EXP blew away my expectations. And as a result, our revenue was through the roof. So I could not be happier. Best business decision I've made in 5 years. Best business decision I've made since getting coaching with Craig Proctor and then Darren Hardy. Like, those 2 guys changed my life. EXP changed my life. Crazy how much we've seen those results. And you can see the results here. And I think this year, we're just going to just blow the doors off it. I think we'll get 600-700 houses this year. It's just going to be incredible. So I would love to chat with you about that. If you're interested in joining our group, learning what that looks like, please let me know. Reach out. I'd be happy to chat with you about that. Hope this has been helpful, inspiring, encouraging for you to figure out how to make this your hockey stick year. I know for me, getting around the right group of people who were open sharing and they cared about me and my business, that was what made the difference. The fact that all these people, now they care about my success. They're going to do all this stuff, the masterminds and the Zooms and the Facebook groups, because they care about my success, because we're aligned now, because they make a little money when I sell a house. And so that's why they do it, right? Why would you spend all this time, energy, effort to help me? Well, because they're making money, right? And I love it. I love that our incentives are aligned, that now because they're making money on a revenue share basis, they're willing to pour out all that they have into my business, see that thing grow so that they can have a success story like this that they can share, and we can have more and more people come join EXP and see how amazing it is here. So hope this helps. Please let me know. Reach out if I can help you. Have a great year. May this be your hockey stick year. See ya.